Yo, Chad, this is a long time coming. This is, but we're gonna react to highlights of DarkZero versus Shopify Rebellion Blast R6 Salt Lake City Major Grand Final.
In the dark.
Let's go!
Show zero fear. They already turned the world champions' lights out and have silverware in their sights.
Did Pro League tell him to do this, or this was the team's idea?
Welcome, DarkZero!
Aura both ways. Aura both ways. Are you louder than me? Ah! All right.
And
wait, it's like a Dokovic. Let's go, Dokovic trophy.
With a cause.
That's dope. They made the trophy like the main operator this
found a
season.
We've not seen from them ever.
All right, Pro League makes them grab the lamp. Is that Bolo? No, it's not. It's not. I thought it was my fault. My fault, twin. I think it's a little loud, but like I'm loud too, right? So like it. Ah! All right, we're good. I want to read that. I can't read that. Pause it. I don't know. Wait, was that spoil? Hold on. My fault. Oh, it is. Yo.
Training under the master of Canadian on that pulse operator. He'll know that quite well.
I gotta learn how to play.
By Canadian, that's good information for DarkZero as they are ever so patient.
Holding angles, okay.
Running out of time in this very first round. Canadian
I seen you.
Opening. Is there intel to be had? Yes. Bolts down below. Rexon punishing.
Vert playing Vert.
Kino called into action. It might rest on the shoulders of Bolts to clutch.
Go!
Fires away hopelessly. Nitro Cell goes out. Shot by Ambi. There goes Kino. And
I cannot put that C4 through a small hole like that.
Hey yo, what the?
Cheating.
Bolts will have to retake. HPs make this very doable.
Isn't it like sticky all around?
Very, very low. But all SR needs to do is just sit and
bro, I like this gun.
Bolt's isolated outside of the bomb site. This is a tough one, and he'll walk into a crossfire.
Oh!
It's Canadian to take down Bolts. How poetic for the final kill of round one.
Poetic justice.
Kino will be known for the time being. Second round,
Ambi.
DarkZero will strike first. Newers takes down
Canadian.
Ambi trades it right back.
I've done that
there
before.
Goes NJR. Is Kino in a position where he needs to maneuver? Yes, as J9 bites the dust, so does Bolts. It's Kino.
Another one
Newers
bites
now
the dust.
There goes Newers.
What?
It's a full court press, and SR will start off there at 2-0.
I've done that before. Not with two hands though.
Patrolling these openings. Keeper barriers not usually used for horizontal coverage, but will have to be here.
I was going like, let's go.
Oh, it's a misinput.
Let's go,
How
team.
Does J9 kill Bolts? That is such a blunder. And maybe it speaks to a little bit of nerve
Clash.
with this DZ team.
Yeah. Clash is OP.
NJR and Newers in semi-dire positions, but Rebellion are stalling out now with not a lot of time left.
Here comes the block bang, here comes the fight. J9 takes a bit of damage from the DMR of Surf, but retreats back
Oh, when you throw the flash,
move on sooner rather than later.
they need to like look away, right?
Ambi was in that same boat, but the boat sunk. So what can you do when you're staring down the wrong side
I'm
of
a
the numbers?
coach.
Rexon collecting Newers. Who's next? Spoit dives to NJR. A second kill for the mayor. The Solus of Kino upstairs being hunted by Surf. Shotgun in the corner.
Ooh,
Surf
he's like perfectly like not showing the barrel.
10 seconds to go. I don't know how I feel about this one. Diffuser going down. NJR
Solus.
and Kino both on utility ops. They will easily find him. And there's NJR to get his third. DZ is finally on the board. SR assault.
Oh Lord.
Newers was spotted by a drone and is now looking for some safety over.
Once in a lifetime, Blocky.
That's a twofer on the
Once in a lifetime.
Spoit and Ambi striking very quickly. Don't know about this. I think Rexon might have an idea, Jesse.
Yeah, they clearly have some kind of a
Canadian
idea. Oh, it's a little lost on the
watching
Rexon.
Rexon.
Looking down when he had to look horizontal. It's a freebie for Richie now, up to 7-1, and puts more pressure on NJR.
And NJR has
DarkZero versus Rebellion.
Another for Rexon.
Nice. These are highlights.
4 points of the spears for the Rebellion. Rexon, whose name has seemingly come up.
Is the one that died.
Spoit will shut
By the
down
thermite here?
Canadian
Nah.
mid-plant, and it's
That's another
back to
game.
business for SR as they go back up by 3. Good.
Yo, chat, who should I go for?
Decides to go for an ego peek on the IT wall.
Ooh, and
I don't know
just
what
zap
team.
The drones, so they won't know he's there.
That's the 11th
Grim.
kill for
That's
Rexon. Down goes Newers. The mayor shut down. It's Ambi and Rexon again. The Ambi and Rexon show.
Wait, I think it was
We
here.
go round and round and round, and again, DarkZero
W
suffering through
Clash.
this.
11 and 11 on the kills. Make a wish. It's
They're gonna
SR
ban
who
that.
have been dominating now throughout
JK.
this map. They are so close to map points. They just need to find 3 more frags, and Canadian will continue to make this more difficult. Surf with 1 or Aquino.
2 versus
Just
5.
J90 and Faults to hold it down.
If this continues through this
I'ma,
series, this might be a quick
I'ma
one
commentate.
for the Rebellion.
J90
Not looking
with the
like
twitch.
themselves.
Shoots it.
A Hail Mary through the wall.
He gets shot at the back. Ah!
Damage into Canadian, but not quite enough.
Never make me a
Gets knocked back
commentator.
with the can there, but it's not still enough to get the frag.
HP low on the side of Rebellion.
Okay.
I mean, he's still got to favor
What?
them in this
Wall hacks!
situation as
Oh, no,
DarkZero
wait.
dragging this
He's
one
a pro
out.
league VOD.
They're
My fault.
waiting as long as possible, and they're just going to die at the hands of the Rebellion.
Crouch.
J90's last man standing. 4 targets to find, 4 on the board.
Another one bites the dust.
To drown him in labs.
Oh, Rexon.
Okay,
Might
okay.
know he's here. They definitely will now.
You can shoot the shoulder.
Pack goes forward. Kino takes a bit of damage from that.
Yo,
but
add
doesn't get the shield.
add
hit,
shoulder
so no
pass to
early kills
blitz.
coming out. What a shot. Rexon traded out, but how does he even get one there?
Make a
That's insane.
football
Good value from the Doga.
camo on somebody.
The world that J90 is in the
Monty.
ground. Very quiet because he's been playing a sheltered role here on this map, but he can still do some serious damage.
Canadian.
I'm looking at Kino and NJR here though. If they fail
Okay,
this
playing
one,
behind the
Canadian
shield.
is unable to succeed.
Oh,
that
okay.
just might be the ball game, but hold on. Ambi's tucked into the corner. They don't know. Canadian waiting it out. Kino
No.
one. NJR the other. A great entry
No.
by DarkZero.
I know
2
one.
remaining from the Rebellion with only 10 seconds to go. Spoit tries
Oh.
to find some targets. He'll do just that. Surf gets another.
Oh.
It's on to Newers, but Spoit
Yo!
two.
They won?
The statement game to start off our grand final.
They won the first match?
Exactly why they're so confident. Here comes the library push.
Yeah.
And they're looking for something.
I guess best of
early.
3,
Great
right?
Crossfire from DarkZero to shut down Ambi and Rexon. They amassed
I don't
almost
know.
25 kills back on map number 1, and they are just
Okay.
playing with their food on the side of DarkZero here. A good jump out from
The animation, I gotta engrave that.
flawless round.
Oh!
Will greet us on Chalet.
This is a long time coming.
Chalet shield
This
play,
is-
not as important. Canadian running Twitch, an operator he knows very well. Surf makes up
The
for lost
animation when
time,
you go
cutting
down,
out Fultz.
your head's gonna pop
You
up.
referenced Fultz's contributions in the first
Oh
round.
my God, I
He
just
will not
learned
come
that right
past
now.
As there's 40 seconds left.
Even
Surf
though
has
I
not been
see
pushed
myself
out of the
die
box
the whole
site
time-
at
all the
Jesse.
time.
He's still in there lingering.
But neither team sees much value in holding site control if you don't have positions up above. That's why Canadian pushes up the solar stairs, forced back by the smoke.
So
and
that's
have to
how
go
you
for
set
a
up
plan.
It might
this
seem
map.
simple. Walk in, plant the diffuser, but that upstairs
Ambi.
pressure from DarkZero.
Looking.
Too strong.
There's one on the left.
Taking down
Oh, no,
Rexon.
he might get it.
Now jumps
Ah!
out as J90
He got
gets
shot in
one
the
spot, shoots it
eye.
back immediately. Surf calling for help inside the site. Canadian, where are you in the cavalry? Surf shredding everybody.
Why
There
does
goes
his
the
gun not
defuse
move?
kit. It's a 2v2 with plenty of time left. But DarkZero's inability
Okay,
to flush out
Spoit
the top
versus
four will
NJR and
lose them
Newers.
the round. Spoit dies at the hands of NJR.
He got penetrated through the wall.
That kill comes in.
Of these positions, or potentially even just concede them and then stop this execute when it comes through.
And they were surveying the perimeter. As you saw that
Okay,
Denari
okay.
tripwire established around bar. The Solus of Fultz will hit the deck as both teams
He
kill
was-
one
oh.
apiece. Neither able to shake each other for
He's
the
right
moment.
behind
Only
him.
holding that diffuse kit. Kills
Having
not
his
coming
back.
as easily for Rebellion
I
here
think that's
on
how
this
the
map. They
SWAT
might be
team comes
changing
in,
that
right?
now as
Right
they
behind
take
each other.
the lead on round number 3.
With the hand like
Fultz
right
will
here.
be harassed by that death mark, leaving Newers as the X factor, and he finds one.
Okay, okay.
But he loses the duel. Surf takes care of him, and Fultz is on the run now over by backbar.
What the-
Still being hunted
Okay,
down.
that's
His
a
whereabouts known
rat
by
hole
Andy.
for
3
real.
Players will search for him. Spoit gets the job done, and the Rebellion are
Face
on the
shots,
board.
face shots.
J90, but they've played a much more active role since combining their
I gotta-
forces with
I gotta
NJR
look at that,
and
bro.
Kino.
Down, his whereabouts known by Ambi. 3 players will search for him.
Okay, never
Spoit
mind.
gets the job
I guess I
done, and
missed
the
it.
Rebellion are on the board.
Nope.
And J90, but they've played a much more active role.
Do they have a
combining their
Maverick
forces with NJR
to make
and
that
Kino.
hole
It's
on the
really
bottom of
been
the
paying
reinforced
off.
wall?
These guys have incredible gun skill, and especially when they're playing together, that chemistry that's been established over years
Learn
of playing
that
on SSG
crouch
has been
and-
so big for them.
Everybody getting active.
Right at the
now.
stairs. See, I'm getting
NJR
better,
with another
bud.
pick for DarkZero.
Yo, I'm getting
Easy, just
better.
have 2 more to find, and they will go
I'm
right back to the
better.
lead that they had prior to the start of round number 3. Spoit and Canadian often coupled together. Canadian gunned down by Fultz. Fultz having a sensational game so far. 6 picks
Yo, who
for
wins?
the captain.
Drop it in comments.
As it could very well be another.
Ah! Was that C4 from one to
They
me?
have not shown up the way that SR has needed them. There's a fall off for Rexon with 30 seconds
He shot
to
to
go. That
match
looked like
some
it
noise.
might have been a mistake. Maybe he wanted the late flank.
They're chasing
A
him.
double drop on in now as Jane
Oh, wait.
will hit onto that death mark. He'll find himself the mute jammer. Rexon picked off by Newers.
Okay.
There's a 4K from Fultz in the previous round. Jane
Okay, okay.
will
W
say
round,
he's
W
out for
round.
3, pal. The round goes in favor of DarkZero. My
That's a
goodness,
big
they are
spot.
demolishing the Rebellion.
How many human
More
beings
kill
are in there, bro?
positions than usual. Jesse
Like
was
5
just not
billion.
unable, or he's been unable to hit these marks. Oh my goodness, that's a nasty one.
I gotta hit
When
those.
Newer starts to do stuff like
That was a nasty
you've
one.
gotta be scared. He certainly has the potential to dominate a game. Down goes Fultz.
Canadian amp.
Down goes NJR. A good one to punch from the Rebellion. Half the
Okay.
round still to go. J9O on
Everybody's
the
in
floor.
the pro
Down goes
league.
Sport.
Everybody
Canadian
in the
getting
pro
defused,
league
gets
is
the
PC,
halfway.
right?
Where is the coverage? Trying to get to the site, shut down by the Rebellion, and now it's all up to Kino.
Let's go.
And
That was a
he
headshot.
freezes him out of the bomb site. And they're very quick to the punch here.
So you see how he wasn't aiming like
Kino gets Ambi, bites
high
off
head level? So that it all depends.
Rexon. Ambi and Rexon having a tough one. There goes Spoit as well.
He was
If you
aiming
read
crouch
through the
head
numbers and
level.
You think the Rebellion really are as underwater on these defensive numbers, then you can just go in quickly and overwhelm them. If that was the plan for DarkZero, it's working out very effectively.
Ooh, okay.
Canadian yet to find
Yo,
a
was
kill.
that a
He will
nice
have
chow?
to turn that around. As DarkZero have made
I would have died.
this easy. Oh my God.
Well, are they on a run right now?
Critical part of this map, but he's punished by J9O. DZ hunting SR for
Are they on a run right now?
at this point.
They're gonna
A
win this
slower round,
match.
But DarkZero looked just as methodical as they did the time before. That calls upon
Flash!
the 3 remaining players from Rebellion with a minute to go to coalesce around this bomb site. Can they do it?
Want to see me do it again?
They've still got 2 toxic babes from Surf. They've got some good plant and out to play around. They really need to get aggressive. That's why you see Canadian all the way over towards Basement Hall.
No.
Newers finds Ambi. The aggressive moves aren't paying off, and now it's a 2v5.
That would have been a nice
Surfing
kill.
Canadian yet again. Canadian still
Raptors
searching
are
for that
very
first
afraid.
kill. They will call upon him as
Break.
well as Surf does double duty. Watching in Freezer as a
Grenade!
drops in his lap. He just manages to inch away from it as the toxic gas goes out. Canadian out-dueled, and there goes Surf. Another flawless round as DarkZero moves to map point.
I hate Fenrir.
When playing games on PC,
Make a misstep in the Rebellion's round, could go up in smoke. Jane, I know.
5 versus 4.
Nobody on the
that
Rebellion
glass?
able to put up much of a fight on this second half at all. Halfway point, still damage being done. There goes Surf. Canadian.
Popper told me
serious
glass
damage.
wasn't
This
good.
one just might be over already, and we've still got a minute and a half to go.
What do you do from SR? You have to be able to find a way to battle back, but at this point, map 3 just seems like it is looming in the wings. J9O already a single kill from outside the building.
Okay.
Why not another?
Yeah, he's pro.
Finds Canadian
he's
on a
pro.
rotation, and Ambi and Rexon are left with it all to do.
Could it be another flawless round? Would this really be
1v5. You got this, bud.
Easy Rexon says no.
1v5.
Down goes Kino, unable to stop the defuse kit, and the drop will not
Oh,
be had.
so
The
close.
bear shuts them down.
Let's go.
They don't
See, that's what I do.
focus
Let's
on
go.
the map, and we
Oh, wait.
will.
Let's
Winnipeg
go.
all tied up. Those 2 over to Jack, and the first pick here. All come in his hands. Kino now on the run as Canadian was breathing down his
So
neck.
that's how you set that up.
About 40 minutes since Canadian was able to get a kill again.
Yo,
Not
does it
integral
depend,
for
like,
the
what
Rebellion.
operators you have
Canadian
also?
gets some frags, especially on this map, where he's going to be playing a lot more
So
shields.
side
than we
setup's
saw
going to change?
on maps 1 and 2. They've got a yokai cam on him. Canadian is in a very vulnerable position, and this might be a great kill opportunity for DarkZero.
Yeah, they were able to EMP the
Why?
yokai, but Kino doesn't care.
Where's the
Gets ahead of
skill
Canadian
gap
instead
levels?
and finds
Like,
that body shot
yo,
frag. Now it's a
Poppy,
2-man
come in.
lead.
Newers has to survey the hatch above his head, but was also looking over towards blue stairs, and maybe a bit of a step back for this DZ defense as they will reposition Echo's drone.
There's a hatch
Nade
there?
goes in, Kino flushed out of that
What
position,
the?
right into the arms of Rexon. Good coordination. Rebellion still trailing numbers. 30 seconds to go. There goes the yokai drone in that same position.
Yokai drone,
So
easier to
integral
see.
Give
Nice.
information to DarkZero. They will be flying a bit blind, but J9O will go for a full flank. What damage can he do? Rebellion have their hands
can't see
full.
it still.
Andy takes down Newers. They're boxed out of the bomb site. Rexon holding the defuse kit. A surprise looms for this Rebellion team as they
Bad.
incur some damage. J9O still on the hatch. DarkZero not letting
These
up
won.
after Chalet. They open
The defenders won.
opportunity to isolate these
Raul,
defenders. That's exactly
W
what
at Raul,
Rexon will
Raul.
do outside. two of those gates have
Wait.
gone, trying to box in these players.
All right,
first kill.
let me see.
Answers back,
Blackbeard.
on the board as
I
well.
started using Blackbeard
Shield in the hands of Service. There's NJR and J9.
because they use it in Pro League. Bro, I'm better. I'm better.
For the Rebellion. We're not even at the halfway point, and
I am copper though.
By DarkZero.
Surf's entry was excellent, but his
I'm
whole team
bet.
fell around him. That's going to be the big problem. Now they're in
Shoot
a
him!
disadvantage. Nice find. Surf just flicks around and finds
Okay,
the
okay.
default. Evens things back out 2-2, and Rexon and Surf are in a really good position. The Fuse Kit is
Wait, does
in
Blackbeard
single
put
sight,
his
so it
shield
should
in the
be
back?
easy to recover.
And we'll have to rely entirely on Surf, but J9O is an unknown
Left.
variable.
Oh, that's his teammate,
and
right?
there he is, Rexon trusting Surf. That trust seemingly misplaced. Blackbeard will have to put the shield and the team
Misplaced trust, that sucks.
As both NJR and J9O immortal up to this point.
He just called you a
40 seconds to see if
JK.
Surf can break that trend. Now behind the desk.
JK.
Down, shield on his back. NJR
The little
spins
video.
around, buying time off the defuse kit. Surf will go. Finds the thorn. Good information. Giving time
Nice
for
reaction.
J9O to reposition, but he doesn't want to. He's holding this cross. The
He's
moment
one
that
shot
he
or
attempts to
two shot.
defuse, they fall in, then they fall out.
Surf.
Quite a
They
rhythm
hear
here
it. They
now.
hear
Surf will
him.
attempt it for
They're
the
pros.
fourth
Wait, he
time.
got a reinforced wall behind him.
Against a hard wall.
You're good.
He manages to get it down.
Oh.
Crossfire it perfectly.
Anymore if you're SR.
Oh,
And it's going to be a good
bad.
one. They take control of
They're
Spoit.
celebrating
There goes the
before
Spoit
winning.
Marching in. Spoit has been very quiet so far today. They will need a
Coach
big game
Block
for
is
him.
here to
Surf
save
on
you
the
guys.
board. Canadian outdueled another from the glass of Surf. Powering this team forward. And
Whatever the
Rexon
lights
with
just
the
go
star of
off.
the show. There's Spoit now for another.
And you have
They
having
only
the
two more
fuse.
bodies to find. Shotgun versus shotgun.
Redo?
We usually see the skeleton key out winning against that SAS shotgun.
Okay.
Now
Calm
it's
down,
Steelers on
bud.
the run.
Are you an X-ray, man?
Right to the arm,
Ah!
Andy.
Asami's atrocious. JK.
Under watch. They struggle to get Kino out on
Yo, let me know.
Shotgun,
Should I
an
use
area that is
Asami?
the exact
After-
same name. And oh boy,
The pros
oh boy,
use it.
they might just be struggling again. Kino's got the stack up.
No!
2 kills on top of Blue. He will dig one grave. Andy and Rexon are
No!
Spoit finally getting Fultz. 30 seconds here, and there's a lot of work to be done for the Rebellion.
They gotta give it up. This is a pivot. It's been too difficult to clear Kino, so they all head in through the back, but they're not finding the kills.
The old dog can still learn new tricks. Canadian in a 1v2 with 15 seconds to go. He'll have to get Surf back up. This is a decision made by
Okay, okay.
Rebellion. Running
Reviving.
out of time. Kino and J9O now just waiting ever so
I think-
patiently. Canadian
I think they know that-
threatened by Jack, and he gets them both. Time and time again, Spoit gets dealt with
The
by
D1
J9O,
again, the
savior of
defenders.
Previous round, starting off strong, 10-1 for J9O.
Right, Ying.
By the way,
W
finally
Ying.
amassing
Yo,
an
W
incredible
sense.
amount of kills. There's Canadian
If you don't
taking
use
care of
sense, you gotta
Fultz
use them.
amongst the
I'm not pro,
smoke.
but like,
Canadian
you gotta use
will
them.
double his kill total at this point in time as Surf misses a golden opportunity.
And go in,
Fixes his
penetrate.
mistake. Rexon there for the follow-up. Canadian looking for defuse kit. Surf finds 2 and a team.
It literally
kill is one
cuts
of them.
like half
Oh my
the
goodness.
room off.
J9O to the rescue, and suddenly things going really poorly
Visually.
for the Rebellion.
Negative now here today.
Who won the-
They need something more.
Canadian off to the races. Ambi
Off to the
just
races.
behind him as the bullets go on through. The
He low-key
J9
called him a
up there.
horse.
Out goes one of those F-Knots. Now a drop on down. Ambi surprised by NJR. The flank will now
5
also
versus
put
4.
Canadian in a really tough spot as he shot through the wall. Newer's outdoing
He got
him.
overkill.
This is a great
Redo.
read by DarkZero. And while every half
Round
has been
redo.
4-2,
Overkill.
DZ have set themselves up so nicely for
Or
a
they were
first
like
5.
war rules.
13 for J9O. He's on the precipice of it. Finds a player, but doesn't quite find him through the wall.
He shot him
Drop back
one
down towards
extra
the
bullet.
Miles away from
Redo.
you, it likely is being watched by these DarkZero players. It's in an adjoining part of the map.
I gotta move like
Anyhow,
this guy,
that
bro.
Backstab from Spoit. His position is given away by that F.
That was Spoit.
As long as they trade, DarkZero will be in a beautiful
Spoit.
spot to send this one away. Doubled up by the remaining.
Who
DarkZero
wins?
players.
Yo, let me know.
Work
Hey,
cut out
chat.
For them. There's Newers playing with
Ah,
impunity.
atrocious snake
Spoit will
eater.
try to kill onto Fultz. The only person able to find frags so far on this Rebellion round.
Silent snake.
I don't know if I like this position for Spoit one bit, especially since he's given his position away,
Wait, he's-
heralding his rival to
I'm
the
gonna do
bomb
that.
site.
Guys,
He'll
1v3.
pick up the defuse kit, twitching around but running out of time.
Oh!
Down goes Newers.
Got triple,
All
7
hope
seconds.
now rests on Spoit, but
Ooh.
there's J9O again.
He had the diffuser.
Kino now on blue stairs.
Blitz,
Familiar spot
blitz.
for him when he's defending. He'll get knocked away by the taser of the clash. Rexon menacing. How do you lose
Okay.
that? And Newers has a really good opportunity to jump on Spoit As Canadian now needs to wander back.
That's not Fuse.
DarkZero assembling their forces over here.
Oh my God.
Waiting for the
That's over penetration, bro.
Right. Here they come.
He has a shit behind him. I know.
DarkZero need a single kill, and they will find it to move to match point here on Bank.
W.
Can you believe it?
Why is there popcorn on the floor, bro?
DZ start to rotate to his position, and now Spoit's in an early fight.
What happened?
Spoit using all those Kiva barriers very selfishly over towards the stock trading portion.
Headshot.
He gets a really easy kill on Kino.
Whoa.
He'll also get the Selma. This is great play by
Didn't say a headshot,
Willie,
bro.
holding down the fort.
It was a headshot.
NJR's
Ball
about
registry.
to get his masters in messology, Jesse, as out go the smokes. Candelas will follow up
Was
as
it
well.
Fultz?
The telltale sign. Fultz looking for an opening, but he gets
Ooh,
siege timing.
bad.
Yeah.
Siege timing. Bro, that's real.
Now it's all left to
He got siege timing.
Again, Jack always in these final moments.
Back to the
here.
future, bud.
Odds are a little bit better than the previous
KK.
round, but still, you can't favor DarkZero in this position.
Okay.
50 seconds still on the clock. SR have a lot of time to waste down. J9
What the hell?
can start to play with their food, but the double up is so good from the Rebellion.
What was it
Lewis
like?
in the
Dokkaebi
1v4, he'll have to double his kill count to win
phone
this
calls
round.
on top of them.
I feel a timeout coming by
At the
this
same time.
DarkZero team as they will almost certainly lose their
Oh, they
second
hacked their
round
cameras.
in a row.
Okay.
There we go. Spoit with the dagger. Now,
Okay.
final minute.
It's one match to
Spoit
one
going for the
match.
Flank above.
Yup.
Does
6
anybody
to
have any
3.
idea? Kino getting diffused kit down.
DarkZero
Spoit
is
needs to
up.
hurry. 8 players still alive in the lobby, and suddenly the timing here has been shortened. Spoit might get another.
Okay.
Spoit takes care of Kino. Rexon on the board now as well. Rexon held off the score sheet for so much. J9O dies. Fultz will need to clutch up. This seems like an impossible
Go!
task. But he
Please!
gets 2 of them, maybe. Doing a serious amount of damage. Fultz needs Spoit.
Oh.
Daddy's home!
Daddy's home.
Keys
Yo.
SR in this match. Magnet at
Daddy's
that point in time
home.
is 2 separate nades. Land
My
on
fortune.
it. Canadian
I thought it was,
close
honey,
up
I'm
Kino.
home. No.
The Dynamite
Daddy's
is good,
home.
but Spoit is off the board. That is troubling for the Rebellion. They have struggled for kills beyond Spoit. Now it's the resort player.
W commentators.
Gambling what little is left of his HP. Managed to get his way out.
Go
but
wallbang
Canadian's
that.
trapped at the top of blue stairs. J9O will see it. Canadian
Look,
turns.
he tried to go for the melee, right? No, the song
Can't teach a
cue.
dog new tricks. That could have blown the round up, but J9O is stunned by that one. He got a little cocky.
Canadian's in
Yo,
the perfect
for
position. They
realsies.
can't execute from square. This is a disaster.
And they're going to hunt for Canadian. As he
That's
still
what I
holds his
say.
position, they wander in.
This is a
DarkZero has
disaster.
So much going for them. Down goes Surf. Down
Disaster.
goes Rexon. Canadian will now need to be the savior. Can
Spanish,
pull
too.
off the plant? Yes, with 1 second left. And Newers out-aims Canadian. Heartbreak for the Rebellion.
They won?
DZ takes
Yeah, they stood up.
SR's
That looked like they won the
battle
whole
back
thing.
once more to
No,
the
what?
First fight on the white stairs is going to be
So it's
favoring
first up
Fultz.
to 3. Okay.
Andy of all people gets
First up to
taken
3.
down. I didn't hear a
Okay.
single phone call ring out. That is
Wait, Rebellion
devastating
won
the
for the
Rebellion
first
to
match,
lose that
right?
early on.
They're back to back.
Fultz
DarkZero.
sustaining a little bit of damage. I'm not exactly sure from
2 matches
where,
in a row.
but we'll
They're in the
still survive
momentum.
for the time
They're in
being.
the
Now
incline
Kino
of
goes
the
to rotate. There's
momentum.
Spoit on the board. Down goes Newers.
Yes.
It's a good spot for Spoit to be in. Immediately follows up with his second 1D. Still 1 remains in pocket. As we hit the halfway point here of round number 1.
J9O is still top floor. He doesn't have a good way back, but he fights his way out of it.
Diffuser drop.
Finds Canadian with a beautiful shot and another why not.
Diffuser-
Spoit will hit the deck, and now these numbers continue to get worse for SR.
And Jack gets another. My goodness.
They're on a roll.
Too much of these
They're feeling
individual
themselves, bro.
performances again, because
Poppy,
anybody can
pop.
step up at a moment's notice. You don't make it to the grand finals without somebody pulling off a hero play. Kino dives off the top rope. Down goes Surf. He's worried about somebody upstairs. There's no way he's going to contest this again, right? I mean, he's got his angle held by Spoit. Shotgun out, jostling around. How does he manage to get
Yo.
away? Ambi
Ambi got him.
brings him down, but that one looked like they might allow him to slip through their fingers.
Yeah.
Through the
There's
cracks.
a DMR on the other side of that too. You know how much damage that DMR can do. And
Okay.
the by J9O. That will throw a spanner in the works for this Rebellion.
J9O.
to execute. And there's Fultz, compelled
Oh.
action. Down goes Canadian, sidearm out, and he finds another from the same spot.
There's no.
Spoit, the intended target. Fultz, no expression on his
Yo! They're feeling
Ice in the
some.
veins as
They're feeling
DZ
themselves.
start off 2-0.
They won.
Totally agreed with you. So what
They
happens
won.
in the next 2 minutes here?
3-0.
Rebellion averaging less than 2 kills around, and it's not going to be a good start, Jesse. Kino destroys Rexon on
No.
Repel. Spoit has also been felled. There goes
Okay,
Surf.
they're demoralized. It seems like they're dismantled.
It's a disaster. Top to bottom, it's a disaster.
They're thermiting them
As much time as possible.
in the head, in the brain.
In the bathroom already, and there goes the shield break. J9O struggling. Spoit goes down to the hands.
They have to
of
play
Newers,
this
and now
safely.
Canadian will try again.
I'm not a pro.
J9O worried about the skylight. Rexon falls. Canadian having to unsheath his shield. His hands full right now.
What?
J9O baited into the waiting arms of Surf. We've got ourselves a fight on this top 4.
4 rounds
Surf
to
will find
0.
another on the Kino.
If DarkZero
DarkZero
wins,
reduced to 2.
up to
They
6,
have
right?
been the driver's seat
They
so
win the
far on
they win the
this
grand
map, and
finals.
They are still in a position where they can win, but they have to deal with the shield of Canadian.
Oh, the little tippy toes. Ooh.
On half HP as he's chased off by NJR.
So that's how you beat Amante? What a
horrendous.
horrendous game.
Solo for a
JK.
long time. Finally, Surf comes to help out his captain through the feet. Canadian gets down to just 1 HP on a sliver
He's
of health.
won?
Hit this shot, and he will do so.
Very good trust. And now it's Newers in a 1v3.
I think Omanti stayed there because his teammates were right there, baiting.
Newers has clutched before, and with that DMR,
They're baiters.
they do some major damage. He finds the head of Surf. The F2 is a great gun. He needs to be very careful about lining himself up in this position. Canadian now squaring
No.
away. There's Andy for insurance.
What did I say? No.
Shopify
Well,
Rebellion showing signs of life.
it's sad.
Oh, Kino's attention elsewhere. Good read by Ambi.
My
from
nade
above.
would have not
Kino
gone
has to
through
pick
there,
his
bro.
opportunity. There goes Ambi to a nitro cell from
Mine's
Newers.
like grapefruit.
They're trying to hunt down Kino.
Yo!
Still from that position above.
They're-
Shopify Rebellion having a
Boy,
much
Rebellion won
better
one.
6th round, but they've just lost their numbers advantage.
4 rounds
Bolt's
to
coming
1.
in for the assist. Down
Yo,
goes
Rebellion
Rexon.
comes
Canadian
back.
trapped
That-
in the corner. Uh-oh.
Throw that C4, but
Surf is the last
Okay,
man
okay.
standing. DarkZero wanting to finish this one off. As Surf takes down Newers and will
Right,
now
3v1.
have to head back towards the main bakery door with 3 players of DarkZero still very much alive.
Surf's been one of the most clutch players for the Rebellion ever since he joined this roster, Parker. He's got full 60 seconds to work with. They're all in his line of sight,
ooh,
but he can't even find one frag.
Exclusive.
It's gonna be 3 players still up.
A lot here. DarkZero can easily ride this one out if the numbers are any indication. Rexon and
I wish I
Kino
was
will
there,
get
bro.
traded back and forth. Rexon still without a kill.
they got a big screen
Bolt's
TV, right?
burning alive with what I imagine is his own. He drops
Ooh.
Canadian on the board this round. Down goes Spoit.
3v3,
Canadian
3v3.
still surviving in this
Got
position.
Surf.
Now it's
Oh!
Nice flick on
That's
NJR
actually
through
cool.
that hatch. Rebellion with a numbers
That did not
advantage, and
move.
Surf has to go to
No
all
recoil.
chat to let him know how he feels. Halfway point of the round, and Rebellion are
They
in
know the
pretty
spots,
good shape.
bro. To a
Andy
T.
will run into J9O.
Ooh.
How does he get that kill? How does he get that 2?
Bro, he's like
gap
G-filled up to the
closes.
brim.
Sitting on a mute jammer, should any drones come
Potentially
his way,
cracked.
no real intel
JK.
for DarkZero.
Don't
Down
do
goes
drugs.
Rexon, though. Newers takes care of him quite easily. Surf is still in the spot.
You'll end up
He's
like-
the go. He
no,
dances
right.
around the nitro
Don't do
cell.
drugs.
DZ will
I don't
find
do drugs.
another as Ambi goes for a desperate run out, and suddenly DarkZero finds themselves with a 2-man lead.
They just gotta win this round, right?
That's a Claymore kill for the
DarkZero.
second, now in a 3v5. DarkZero will need to be able to close in on these last couple players. Spoit was the hero on Bank that completed the comeback that got them halfway there.
Okay.
On the window, playing close, surrounded on
Ooh.
all sides, pressured from many angles.
Okay, kind of
I mean,
like,
this is really do or die.
Oh my
It's
God.
up to Canadian now. What did
Kinda
I
like-
say? Very
they
little
kin-
room
he
for
was
error.
moving like
The captain
this.
will need to lead by
So that's how you
example.
do? That's how you
Less than
feed?
50 damage has been done to
Like-
DarkZero.
Gotcha.
Oh my days, Canadian knowing what awaits him.
No.
To be sharp, but he's letting
Wait.
two players drop.
And now it's J9O under fire inside
What
the
awaits him?
freezer.
Death?
Kino getting defused, get down. There's a flash, a reaction. Nobody
Nice
from
flash.
Rebellion are shutting this down. Suddenly,
cover the-
we've gone
cover
to
the
a
diffuser, right?
45-second showdown. Bolt's on the board first, traded out. There's Newers as well.
The diffuser meaning like the
DZ with upper hand,
diffusee.
looking to lift this
The diffu-
trophy. Down goes Canadian. They got Ambi isolated. Darkness
They
has
won.
been their ally.
Yo!
Big City, DZ have
I don't know who to go for, but like they won. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. They got the. Let me see. Let me see. Hold it. Are they holding? When they're holding it up? They're holding it. They're holding it up. Yo, let's go. All right, this was a long time coming. Yeah. Yo, hit the like button. hit the follow button, subscribe button, and yeah, see you guys on the next time. Peace.